let's go to the Rocky Stairs. We're in Fishtown right now. And the reason why I can tell we're in Fishtown is usually because, it's always because there are fish by people's addresses on their fake porches, uh, on their little cute individual lamps, their decorative lamps. It's super windy right now. I wonder if you can even hear this. It's pretty quiet here. It's just Saturday at like noon 30. Maybe because it's residential here. We're on Memphis Street. Ooh, that's a big puddle. Holy wow. This street is okay because it's like as far as bike riding goes, the street itself is pretty smooth, but you're sharing one lane with cars and they don't like bikes. So a lot of times I just feel like I'm in the way of a car behind me. But this is a first. Well, it's not a first, but let's see if I can make it through. Don't open the car door. Okay, cool. Ooh. Ooh, there's some stoop sales happening. Oh, more stoop sales. Wow. Oh, it must be like a thing. They do that here where it's like, hey, everybody be outside selling your stuff at this time on this date. Yeah, that must be it. There's another stoop sale. Wow. And I've ridden here before on a Saturday. It's not stoop sale city. I think something's going on. Are you seeing all the stoop sales? Last year we went to Porch Fest, which was the whole neighborhood. But if you were a band, you can perform on the porch of someone in that neighborhood, or like if you live in that neighborhood. So you just walk down the street from band to band, porch to porch. It was pretty cool. Some people sold beer on their porch. That's cool when neighborhoods get together like that. There's another person porch. I didn't see any signage. And we're moving. Port Sale would have been cool, but we're not in this exact neighborhood. We're like next door. Oh, this building suddenly got erected. Other than the wind, this is perfect weather. It's like the kind of weather everyone likes. You're hearing the train above us. Oh, it's... We're still in a one lane sharing with the cars, but as you can see, there's not a lot of cars, so it's not that bad. And actually in Fishtown, it's like not as aggressive driving as in other places in Philly. These couple of blocks have like Muslim places, like this is halal food. And we just passed like a kebabish place.
Okay. Like a baseball hat?
I think there's a mosque close to here. That looked like a grand opening of a boxing place. They had those like hanging punching bags. And to the right, there's a giant climbing, yoga, and fitness center. It's so big. Here's where we start hitting uneven pavement. I don't know what neighborhood this is. I don't know neighborhoods too well, but even in New York, when I grew up there, it's like, I'm not sure where the line starts and ends in every neighborhood, but I definitely know it more than this. I could tell you usually the neighborhood that we're in, I think. You know, I'll get tested in a little bit. Way more than here anyway. I need the fish in Fishtown to let me know I'm in Fishtown. This says Germantown Avenue that we're about to cross. So could mean that we are in Germantown. So let's call this Germantown. There is a Germantown. This might be it.
What's your best life?
Seeing other cyclists on the road in Philadelphia, pretty rare. They're usually going the opposite direction of traffic. It's nice when they put the cone there. I feel like that's the neighborhood doing it. But who knows, because where are they getting the cone from? Ooh, bumpy road. Oh, see, wrong way. This Phillian one time was talking to me at a light, and she was like, her daddy taught her that you should go the opposite way of traffic so that you could be safe and see what's coming. I disagree with her daddy, but it seems like I disagree with everybody's daddy in Philly. Seems like that's what daddies are teaching here. This is a pretty steep hill. But it doesn't matter to me. I just turned my bike up to 3. I'm going slow, waiting for the light to turn. There it goes. Alright. Oh no. Super uneven. Stripped street. I don't think I've ever seen this field being used. A lot of little kid football players. Right, because we're in America. My high school didn't have a football team. That's good. Very patient. Oh, he's not coming this out. Okay.
Welcome to Earth Palm Hill, Fort, 30,000
Speed bumps. The only way to stop people from going too fast. Bike lane is on the left. Let's go left. It's good. Downhill and windy. Is it too windy for the mic? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? I don't want to go on this bump. I'm still gonna slow down. I just don't want to go on the bump. But I'll go on that one. Have no choice. It's interesting. So far, it's been mostly residential. It's so quiet. Uh-oh. I don't see my directions anymore. I gotta look at my directions. It closed for some reason. All right, there it is. Okay, we're gonna make a right on Fairmont Avenue in half a mile. Ooh, right on the bump, I forgot. A lot of broken glass. Okay, here we go. Ooh, so close. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Bump. You know, it would be fun drinking a coffee and riding a bike at the same time. That sounds great. Ooh. I used to have a cup holder on my bike. It's nice to take sips. I'm a straw girl. But I started thinking about, like, if I get into an accident and that straw goes to the wrong place and I didn't put a cup holder on the next bike. This is called United House of Prayer for All People. Interesting. Look at these cute little porches. Oh, over the rails. Okay, we're gonna be a mile on this one. I'm assuming it might be just share car lane. Just gotta do it sometimes. I don't know if you could really see, but this is a little bit of an incline. I feel like you don't feel it in the car necessarily. But on a bike or walking, you might feel it. I believe we're in the neighborhood of Fairmont. Or we're about to be in Fairmont. See, I don't know. I wish there was a welcome to Fairmont thing. This is Fairmont Avenue that we're on. Fairmont and Broad Street. There's the entrance to the train.
I think that would be fun.
Giant Salvation Army. Giant church. Giant bank. Used to be a bank. The Lusk Building. It says trust on the building, so it has to be a bank, right? Ooh. What lane am I supposed to be in? I'm going straight. Ooh. Very confusing and scary. I don't know what lane we're supposed to be in. But like here, I guess where the turning is? Yeah. Okay. Oops. My knee. Oopsie. Ouchie. Oh, can you see that? All right. There's somebody going the wrong way. The correct Philly way, I guess? I don't know. I mean, you could see the marking says this way. Nobody cares. I probably just sound old and square. Eagles convince? Is that supposed to be convenience? I don't know. Thank you. Okay, we're just a few minutes away. That is called Cameron Seafood. We're crossing 16th Street now. We're still on Fairmont Avenue. We'll be on here for another like half a mile. And then we're turning on Pennsylvania. This is nice, dedicated bike path. They haven't moved the parking, like, you know, when they have the cars almost parked in the middle of the street so that the bike lane could be all the way to the right. But this is good. Gives everybody room. I'm always scared to be doored, but that happens. I love that the UPS stores now accept Amazon returns. I once dropped it off at one of those places and they blooped the thing and I hand it to them and I'm like, so that just worked? So I get to like be done with it now? That's nuts. Let's take advantage of this light for some water. It's getting warmer. What's funny about the Rocky statue is you could put, and this is what I did, you put Rocky statue in Google Maps and it goes where you want to go. I think it was not that long ago that I realized that there was a museum there too. I always called it the Rocky Stairs. And on my visits to Philly, yes, I have run the Rocky Stairs. But since my move here, I have not. But also, I'm not allowed to run because I need surgery on. Here's a jail you could visit. Or you can have brunch across the street. Okay, once I see the jail, I know where it goes. Lots of little street coffee drinking, brunch having, see open tours, but it costs money. Fairmont's a pretty nice neighborhood. Oh, Zorba's! There was a Zorba's in Astoria also. I've eaten there so many times. Oh, and then in my big fat Greek wedding, the Greek restaurant was dancing Zorba's. I guess it's a big thing. I know I looked it up at some point, but I forgot what it means. Actual pizza places here. Not a lot of sliced pizza in Philly. Or outside of New York in general. Growing up, I thought everyone had sliced pizza. It's like the best. Grab a slice. Alright, right across this major street is the statue. Gotta cross the street. Why am I going so slow? Because I knew he was going. Alright, let's make this light. I think I thought we couldn't make it. But we're gonna make it. Alright, let's turn left. So we gotta go all the way here. Oh. Wait, do I have to go one more street? Where's
Yeah,
that?
one side.
Okay, that's only right.
So why wouldn't you look at me?
Yeah, say, hey man, you don't look right.
You don't look right. They
Yeah.
said he's gonna what? Oh.
Oh, you want to hear a song? I will.
Technically, that's our lane, but I don't get squished by cars today. So busy. Oh, right, this is where everyone goes. Let's play a game. Will there be a line to take a picture with the statue of Rocky? I'm gonna vote yes. So busy. Look at already yelling Asian man. Alright. Here's another statue that nobody cares about tonight. And is that a line? Oh, that's right. They moved the statue inside the museum because they want people to go to the museum. It used to be right there.
Know that Joe Frazier worked.
I forgot that they moved it inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
All of it. So, I forgot about it.
Okay. Where shall we go?
Oh no.
Yeah?
Ay, mami, Kara, kamu ka pumigasan?
Oh.
All right. Which way is that? Yeah, that's cool. On the outside or going in the park?
Outside.
All right, here's the rocky stairs.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna pull over for a second. There's the Rocky statue up there. Everyone has to go up the stairs now. All right. Bunch of statues across the street nobody cares about. But it's nice they have a bunch of public bikes right here. Share bikes. we going in there? Okay. Turning right. Cybertruck. This is a beautiful walk. To the left, they have really nice walk trails. Sweet benches and I don't know. I love this kind of stuff. Where they really thought of people walking and running around. I mean, this is the parking lot for cars, but to the left, you can do a beautiful walk. You can even call it a hike, and then people will think you're like all athletic and granola healthy. Call every walk a hike. And hike to work. And hiking to the park. I like when they think of bike parking. That's sort of cool. It'd be super romantic to like get lunch, make a sandwich, bring it here, go for a walk. Takes you by the lake. Is it a lake? It's some kind of body of water. I'm forgetting now, but very cool. Oh, just turn left. Oh. Short leg. Oh, turning right like that. Sometimes I look at the directions and I'm like, am I just stupid? Like, is that a right or not a right? Alright, we're gonna go on Spring Garden, which is a very, very major street. It does have a bike lane. It takes you to our favorite cheese shop slash pizza place. What is it? Del Rossi. So good. I've said this before, I'm not a cheesesteak person, but that pizza, and I would recommend getting and eating it there, because, you know, fresh pizza. But the dough that they make, oh, so good. For the sandwich and for the pizza. Kudos. You good to go? Alright, Spring Garden, here we go. This is 22nd Street. The numbers are going to go down, and around 0 Street is where you hit the water, and so beautiful. There's a bike path, a walking path, there's stuff to do all over the waterfront. It's so pretty. I mean, it's stuff like casinos, and there's a Dave and Buster's, and then there's smaller stuff. There's a park with hammocks. There's, I think, an all year round small amusement park. Um, what else? There's an art space, a giant art space where you could walk through it. It's very big and warehousey, and on the other side there are places to sit and eat, and you're on the water. It's gorgeous. There's like clubs and pubs and restaurants, hotels, parks. Just beautiful. I don't know if visitors go there. I guess they do, because like the casino's there, and a couple of hotels. And casino, yeah, the casino has a hotel. But I think the casino hotel is maybe a couple of blocks away from the casino. That particular one. Anyway, we'll see it in a little bit. Meanwhile, this neighborhood is pretty nice. This is hill mostly so far in Spring Garden. Like a pretty mild uphill, but it's for a few blocks, so you know, that could be a thing. I like the older buildings in Philly. There's more detail to the architecture. It's less flat. All right. Red lights are a great time to hydrate. What a great time to hydrate. FedEx is busy. How many times have we seen the FedEx on this ride? On a Saturday afternoon. Right, this is flat, and then we get into the downhill part of Spring Garden towards the water. Look at all this bike parking. Ooh. Oh, it's community college. Colleges have that good bike parking. I also noticed there's a lot of brand spanking new Dunkin' Donuts here in Philly. Like, it's as if they all opened up a couple months ago. Shiny, shiny new. Spring Garden, about to cross Broad Street. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna come up on a place that's basically called All Day Brunch. And on the weekend, there's always people waiting outside. See, on the outside it just says brunch all day. And of course there are people waiting. I'm sure the eggs are great. Oh, what's that line for? Finney and Son? Yeah. Oh, wow. Afternoon show. Everyone's in a black t-shirt. That says something. Looks like a retired biker. No. Oh, it's called Cafe Lift. Definitely got warmer Wally Road. I appreciate the 80 degrees, but we started at like 73 or so, which I think everybody likes.
Left at the head. I know. Okay, so you say like
guys going to jail today, baby. Dang. It's that.
We're approaching 7th Street. 4th Street is where Del Rossi lives. Will I have to put my foot down? Or can I keep it going until the green light? Green light, yeah. Woo-hoo. Also, if you're warm, riding by the water is a little nicer. At least to avoid it in the winter because it's so cold. Will I have to put my foot down? 3, 2. Turn green. Okay, we did it. There used to be an Amazon on the right, Amazon grocery. Didn't even last a year. All of them shut down. They still deliver with, like, I don't know. You get Amazon grocery. This is not an ad. They seem to be the cheapest prices around here. Plus, we don't have a car, so kind of lucky that the delivery is cheaper than the actual supermarkets. It does need a little subsidy here and there, but really just for junk food, like the potato chips are so much cheaper at the random grocery store by us that looks like it's gonna close. That actually has the comparable to Amazon prices because it's like the cheapy supermarket. Giant bags of potato chips, 2 for $3. But that's how we gain weight, which I did. So I'm gonna cut back on the potato chips now. But they're so good. That's my kryptonite. Actually, I just love food. But give me potato chips over cake. Usually. Not always, but usually. Giant Go Puff to the left, which when I first saw the bicycle folks, delivery folks for Go Puff, I was like, really? We could just be that open about this. I didn't know it was just groceries. Under this overpass, I've taken a couple of buses to New York from here for like $20. But it's too bad I can't take my bike with me on those trips. I mean, I know I could throw it where the luggage is, but I just feel like it'll be a little disrespected. It's funny, there's so much old stuff in Philly, but also there's so much development happening too. So there's like super old buildings, and then just like this Sprouts that we're about to see. It's just a grocery store, but it's not even open a year yet. Brand new building. Somehow it's a farmer's market. I know. Look how big it is. Goes all the way to the end there. Excuse me. How much are gas prices today? 509. Oh my goodness. Now this is an incredible bike ride. Behind me it goes for a couple miles. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Building on the left always feels like a hotel to me, but it's a luxury building. A luxury apartments. At least that's what it says on in the building. Look at this, the separation of people walking or biking and driving. Now, a lot of times people will walk in the bike lane anyway. Don't understand why. But today they're not. Today they're running in it. Running, I understand a little bit more. But still not. Like, it's pretty empty to the right of us, but I don't know. Do you guys? Maybe it's nicer under the feet here? I don't know. Okay, now because there's construction up there, I gotta get off the bike lane for a sec. Oh, my phone died. Yeah. That's alright. I know why. This is Rivers Casino. So we're in their parking space now, but this is also the way to get into this bike and walking path that goes behind the casino to a park. It's beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I remember when we were little. Surprised that went away. Now we're behind the casino. There's way more people out there than there usually are because this is one of the first beautiful days. Sunny but not too hot. Oh, there's something about riding next to water, walking next to it, sitting by it. Gorgeous. What a feel. And this nice park. It's just a simple park, but the location and the quiet. There's some benches over here on the right. A lot of people are here. More people for like sundown. They just sit and watch. Sometimes there are parties here on the right. I don't know if they like secure the location because sometimes they bring a DJ and there's barbecuing. It's just a beautiful park. Little kid area. I bet kids can hang out here all day.
Yeah, but it's better if I tie Huh?
This is called the Battery, and I always think this is a hotel, but it's not. It's residential and business, and you could rent it out for events. So one block to the left of us is a very, very busy street. We'll be going there as soon as we have to. It's nice to be in the quiet part. It's faster if we go on the busy street, but this is lovely. Usually there are no cars. Very rarely are there people even. No bikes, no nothing. Because there's nothing here. But it looks like they're getting ready to build something. It's gotta be so expensive to live right there. Yeah, it looks like there's about to be a bunch of buildings here. And then here's like highways and main roads. This is Richmond Street. Very, very busy. Multi-lanes. But there's a bike path, which is cool. It's also separate than everybody. I mean, it doesn't have any dividers, but it's a designated path. We would love to see that. it's legal for people to be topless. Water. This is a long light, so it's good for water.
Fíjate que de las mejores se la posen. Me llega que me vuelva que la verita posen. Hoy en la ramata con mi familia amada, esperándote como la Isa malvada.
I'm going slow now because I want to catch the red up there because I have to turn left. But I don't think I can go slow enough. No. Still very green. It's not even flashing the clock yet. Oh well. But then I actually have to stop and put our foot down. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so here's the cool part. We can get off Richmond Street and get into the safe, off the road bike path. I mean, there's a road, but specifically for us, this is the walk and bike road. You could still take the bike path on the street part, and this is a little bit, takes a little bit longer to go this way because this is windy. It feels so much safer. And if you need a break from the sun, or if it's raining, this is great because there's big highway above us. There used to be, there used to be tents, you know, with people living under here, and they removed people. They had signs for a while, no tents. But every once in a while, you see that somebody like set up a small camp, not like a group of people like some other places. Sometimes there's a certain smell. I mean, I totally get it. This is, if you have to live in the outdoors, finding shelter that's underneath something and away from the cars. I want this guy to do more tricks. Do more tricks. Oh, deer heads. Oh my goodness. Oh, for sale. Eee. Do a trick. Do a trick. No, okay. Whoa, deers and antlers. Careful. Well, we're coming to the close of the ride. It's been really nice. Oh, I can go another hour or two. Ah, thanks for taking the ride with me. Adios.